sports fans. This is Robert with WTP Sports Dudes here with you again live on this fine Friday going into the evening. We got our man, somebody else, the man of many hats. How you doing today, bro?
Hey, it's a beautiful day, man. 1 day countdown, less than a day.
I see you geared up with all your Buckeyes gear. Tell me something. Tell me something. What y'all gonna do tomorrow?
Put in work, man. It's a war. It's a war. Hey, you gonna see these boys go like you ain't never seen before. They hungry, man. We done been getting beat up on these boys for 3 years. So we
Okay,
hungry, we locked in, we focused.
for sure, for sure. We always, what I mean, we always got our man Mossberg from Level Up Sports 10. How you doing this evening, bro?
I'm pretty good, man. Just good to see y'all again, man. I'm finally done cooking these last couple of days, man. I've been cooking this seem like for 36 hours straight. So, man, it's good to see y'all. Good to be here this evening, man. Appreciate you having me as always, man.
Yeah, it's good to see you too, bro. I'm quite sure some people ate really, really well with some of that good cooking you putting down, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely.
We also got the FanDuel Zen Master in the house. He's all bundled up because he's been out there in that cold weather, like his boy's gonna be tomorrow in the shoe. How you feeling this evening, Zen Master?
Hey, I'm feeling real good, man. I just got done getting off of YouTube watching Skull Session. You know what I mean? Skull Session was looking crazy. Yeah, we ready.
For sure, for sure. And listen, I hope they're ready, man. I hope they're ready, and I know they are. I know they are. Let's talk a little bit about this Colorado Buffalo team. Prime had his boys out there balling today. They whipped up on Oklahoma State 52-0. What's y'all's thoughts on that game? What did y'all see in that game that really stood out that makes you think that Colorado, if they get a chance, they can make it to the 12-team playoff?
Man, you got to look at it, man. They gave them a goose egg by the way of a knockout punch. And that was 52 of them things, you know. And I mean, the way I fell asleep, I think at about like second quarter, somewhere around there. I was in and out, and I got up and seen what they was doing at that point. After the touchdowns, I seen Shedeur Sanders is definitely, I feel, ready to sit in that seat, you know, come Heisman ceremony. I think they'll both be sitting there. But when we talk about style points, this game had many style points, you know, with Shedeur going over 400, 5 touchdowns, the one interception. You don't even remember that because of how great a game he had, 34-41. So you can't ask for a better ending to your season to prepare for, I think, what will be a playoff berth and a possible showdown with some great teams. And I don't know. I think they're going to be scary if they get in. That's just my opinion. That prime effect is real.
Hey, unfortunately, they're not gonna be able to get in. Just too many L's, and I've already seen where they're talking about, 3-loss SEC teams not being able to get in, and I see them putting in a Colorado over a 3-loss SEC team, which is an Alabama or probably an Ole Miss or Tennessee or somebody. So great, great, great season by our Colorado Buffaloes. Great season. You have to give them all the props. You better give Coach Prime that Coach of the Year award. I mean, 9-3. Come on. Come on. He took over a program that was 1-11. Then they went 4-8. Now they're sitting at 9-3. Now, really, they should be able to get in the playoffs off of that alone. Because as you saw today, they got fireworks and firepower. They're going there and play. Long as you don't take nothing personal with Coach Prime. They're going there and play with you. But hats off to Coach Prime and that Colorado staff and them Colorado boys. And I don't know if y'all been watching, but they stealing recruits. They taking recruits from my Buckeyes. They done rated the IMG Academy. Coach Prime ain't playing. So,
Two of them
hey,
boys.
I'm excited for where they going. You know, they're going to go to a pretty good bowl game. So I'm excited to see who they go against in that bowl game. But I would love to be wrong and they find a way to sneak up in there. But they love the SEC, and the SEC has too many teams with the exact same record as the Colorado Buffaloes. And, you know, it's going to be hard. And they don't like Coach Prime. So that loss last week hurt.
Man, listen, they did look good, man, but they played some bums. They played the worst team in the Big 12, bro. Like, what we expected, you know what I mean? So I don't take the win too heavily. I mean, they still got a chance to get in. They need 2 out of the 3 from Arizona State, BYU, and Iowa State to lose. Is it possible? Yes. Do I think it's going to happen? No. BYU got Houston. Arizona State got Arizona, and Iowa State has Kansas State. So Kansas State probably get Iowa State, and then they probably come down to BYU, Houston. Houston really ain't it. They've been competitive though, so all hopes and wishes is gonna come down to them beating BYU. But yeah, man, I hope some cards fall for them because that firepower is needed for the playoff. I think. Just the star power alone, I think it'll be good for the sport. So, hats off to him though for a successful season. It's definitely T1, like you said. This definitely was a successful season for Prime, and yeah, keep an eye out on them boys because they getting the recruits and the talent. When you start getting recruits and talent like that, you start building the depth that you need. It's not that they ain't got what they need. They got what they need. Now they just got to build the depth, you know. So. Shout out to Prime. Shout out to Colorado, man. Hey, go Buffs, man. I'm rocking with the Buffs.
Hey, and as long as he keep on getting these recruits in here, it's actually gonna be easy for him to make this 12 team or whether it expands to 14 team playoff. It's gonna be easy for them because they are gonna begin to not lose no more than 1 or 2 games. So they'll be in. They may not have gotten in this year on the very first year, but from what I see from Coach Prime, and it doesn't look like he's going anywhere anytime soon, I like the future in Colorado.
Yeah, they still have an outside chance of getting to the college football playoffs.
Yeah.
But like, as Isaiah said, they need Arizona State, Iowa State, BYU. They need 2 of those teams to lose. And right now, you know, it can happen. We've seen worse. And we seen
Hey, and it's cold, but it's cold outside. Hey, it's cold outside. We know they got an outside chance, but it's cold out there. Open up your door, stick your head out there real quick. It's cold out there.
Since you said open up your door, I'm gonna hit you with the Corso and say not so fast. Since that challenge is outside, I'm gonna open up the door and I'm gonna get on in with Prime and them Buffs because I'm gonna take Arizona because Arizona State got to travel. This is rivalry week. We gotta remember that. So I'm gonna take Arizona. Scattenbo, I think they slow you down this week, and they get a hold of you at backfield, and they help Prime out this Arizona team and that Big 12 being a neighbor and see Prime knocking on the door, and they gonna play. This a rivalry game. I think they have a shot at beating Arizona State. I think Kansas State also has a shot at beating Iowa State. So I think them 2 games are the games to watch. And I'm going to put my money on it that Arizona State and Kansas State going to lose and Prime getting in. Them 52 points a day, I feel, is great points to put up with that goose egg to get them in there. And if them 2 teams lose, I think they definitely get in and deserve that shot for sure.
I just wish they had more love for Coach Prime and wish they could make some magic happen tomorrow so Coach Prime can weasel his way up into that Big 12 championship game. But, hey, we already
– Travis made a statement today. He caught a pick on the first defensive possession. He was like, Jim Thorpe who?
The best.
Right.
Yeah.
We got our man Parlay Poe who just joined us. He's the longest
in the building
Turkey Bowl player of all times. Nobody has played in more Turkey Bowls than my man Parlay Poe. He played all the way into his 50s, y'all. Can you believe that? Into his 50s.
Time out, no.
Parlay
Hey, no,
Poe.
no. Time out. Time out. No, real quick. And y'all gotta clarify this for our fans that be watching and listening. You gotta, since we got Parlay Poe in the building, you gotta tell us when he kicked off his shoe like Keith Byers up in the shoe.
Oh yeah,
I need more because Parlay Poe wasn't here last when you brought that up. I need to know about that story.
I was a Keith Byard fan. I was.
That's what he said.
Hey, that wasn't no mystery.
He said you kicked off your shoe on purpose.
It wasn't no purpose.
And went to the house.
I just ran 100 yards and hey, that thing came off. You know what I mean?
That turkey bowl make you do things like that, make you bring it out of you.
Yeah.
Hey, first off, old man Weather out there, he making the diss track right now.
I know that's right.
Man, he outside doing this thing, man.
Yeah, man.
It's freezing out there.
Man. It's gonna be cold tomorrow. It's gonna be a banger tomorrow. You gotta have your hard hat on tomorrow in Columbus, Ohio. It's gonna be cold.
Man, my dude's already in the bed, man.
Man,
they resting
that's a
up.
good play for them tonight.
Yeah, they resting up. They resting up because we about to lay something to bed.
You got a couple of them boys resting up, man. Because don't forget about them boys that you got this weekend. You got a double dose. You got City League twice. You got Mossberg once.
Yeah.
You know, it's rivalry weekend.
Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely
How
is.
you feeling this evening? It's good to see you, Parlay, man. I seen you
Right
that
now.
morning at the Turkey Bowl. Couldn't stay.
Come on, man. You see what that say?
I see you, man. I see y'all, man.
You see
We
what that
surrounded
say?
this panel, WTP Sports News. We got
Y'all see
Michigan,
what that thing say
OSU
right
in here.
there, man.
Oh
Y'all
yeah,
see what
man.
that thing say, man. Natty champs, man.
Y'all see
already
the background.
You already know.
What did you think about that Colorado game today, Parlay Poe?
Hey, they made a statement, man. They trying to get in. Yeah, they definitely trying to get in. But you see, you could tell they be stagnant at some time. They quit. Shador got quit looking for that home run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He holding the ball like he looking for that home run. Check it out to that big boy tight end. I seen that dude today, man. That dude big, man. Every time he get the ball, he get like 5 or 6 yards. Check it down to him. Because they was doubling Travis on the back end. But Travis
He still hit him for 100.
Travis special, man.
16 and 3 tutties. WTP Sports News call him.
Yeah, Travis special, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's showing up special.
And
You're right about that though, Parlay Poe. When he gets to the NFL, you got to check that thing down, man. You're gonna get murdered.
Yeah.
You hold on to
No, y'all gotta remember he only doing that for stats and stuff right now in college. He gonna know that. You gotta remember who his teacher is and Coach Brady.
You can't practice like that. If he in there trying to practice, you can't do that. You got to practice good habits.
Yeah, I feel it. But he care about that completion percentage a lot.
But
that's why he takes those sacks.
It don't matter. We already know who he is. So
yeah.
You know what I mean? That don't matter at this point. Just get it out your hand.
Yeah,
hey, I agree.
You definitely want to start developing those good habits, man, because you get to the NFL doing that, and you're gonna be on the side.
I mean, he only had 7 incompletions out of 41 passes. What in the world y'all want from a guy?
What you mean?
What else y'all want? He had 7 incompletions. He holding the ball too long. How he holding the ball too long if he didn't completed 31 passes?
Because they wasn't even. If you watch the game, he had all the time in the world. What is you talking about?
No, I get it.
He back there patting the ball like this.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. Let's not nitpick on my QB. That just went for three something and had like almost a 90% completion percentage.
You're being way too biased. He's not gonna have 6 seconds to throw in the NFL, bro.
Oh, I agree. I agree.
That's what we saying.
I agree. I'm agreeing with all of that. I'm just saying, I look at his stats. I don't care about it. It's college, and he doing it for a reason. I mean, I don't know how much it's gonna help him, but hey,
At this point, he already got his draft stock, I think, unless he get hurt. Unless he get hurt, we already know he should be the number one quarterback coming off the board.
Well, he's still trying to win that O'Brien trophy too. Let's not forget. He's trying to get that O'Brien trophy.
Man, them awards don't mean nothing.
They don't, but them Sanders boys, like they like stuff like that. And Coach Prime want his kids to want to win those awards.
Ask Mossberg. Ask Mossberg. Charlie Ward was a basketball player and won the Heisman.
Yeah.
You know
One of my favorite quarterbacks.
He's supposed to have been a quarterback. Them awards don't mean nothing.
One of my favorite quarterbacks, for sure.
And I think when we speaking about that quarterback award, I was checking it out, and Jackson Dart is actually, if not already, just broke Eli Manning's career passing record at Ole Miss. And when we talking about that help, they struggling right now with Mississippi State. It's only 17-14. So when I say go Buffs, that prime effect is popping. It's cold outside, as Parlay Post says. So I think a lot of these things is in the midst of the chaos that we be waiting to see. And then we talk about, later in our stream. So I think, as we sit here talking, a lot of chaos that can actually happen. Some of it is, I think, rumbling and going on right now in the midst of it. And I don't know, man. I just got a feeling, and I just got to chill with that one before I said that they going to get in, man, just with the way the season has been. And it's always some chaos when this playoff picture happens and then before the next one comes out. So I think this Ole Miss could be the chaos, Arizona State, Kansas State. That could be the chaos because Colorado sits up top right now. And I agree with some of the things that he do need to work on, but overall, number one quarterback that's going to come off the board. And if he just that tight end help, so I see what you mean, it'll definitely keep them going. That's something that could have gotten them some yards in different games at times. So I definitely see where you're coming from with that one. But overall, man, I'm going for him. I'm putting all my money in the bank. Shador, come to my squad. Draft stock is there. I'm taking him if I'm the number one team on that board.
Hey, if you're out there viewing, you watching us, hey, comment, like, subscribe, holler at us. Let us know what you think. Don't just listen to us. Give us your input too. You here, talk to us. We'll talk back.
For sure.
Hey, they gonna get a Bill O'Brien award to Gabriel. Watch.
Who?
They gonna give it to Dylan Gabriel. Cause they ain't got too many players up for awards. So
his stats ain't better than Will Howard's. Will Howard's stats are just as good, if not better, than Gabriel. He may have a couple more yards. Y'all need to look at the stats.
He undefeated.
I get it.
He undefeated.
They've been the number one team in the country, and they don't got a lot of players up for awards.
Yeah, he undefeated. That's the thing.
Yeah, I get it. I get that.
He gonna have to get something.
You're gonna have to get something. That's for sure. You're gonna have to get something.
Well, we got work to do tomorrow, so it's not a Big Ten championship on your first year in the Big Ten. We got work to do. We got to shut stuff down for the Big Ten because this is our conference that we run. So we got to go handle business tomorrow, and then we got to go handle business 7 days after that.
But you remember how Penn State came in the Big Ten though?
Yeah, they came in. They thought they was hard.
Yeah, they came in winning, just like Oregon.
Because we ain't used to them.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we know what that Big Ten crack-a-lacking is about.
Right, it did. Once they start feeling this, get a hand to their speed and everything, everybody catch up with them.
Yeah, the same thing happened in the SEC when Texas A&M joined for the first year and Missouri joined for the first year. They wasn't even that good in the Big 12, but they went to the SEC and went straight to the SEC championship game while they talking about how powerful the SEC is, but it looked like you can just hop in and go do something. But as you can see now, they right back down to reality.
Right.
But Bo, you should want us to beat y'all tomorrow. so we can go beat Oregon and make sure that they don't win this Big Ten.
No,
Nah, that ain't how it works. T1.
no.
Under no circumstances.
Mm.
That ain't how it works.
I would never fix my lips to say that.
Look, y'all got quiet on me. I'm like, y'all
Nah,
got
I was
quiet.
waiting. I was
Well,
just
I
eating my
started
popcorn for the
trying to
camera.
This little
Oh
girl
man,
asked for something. I'm like, what? Like, no. You know what I mean? Like,
man, I can't wait. Y'all know we got to come. Y'all know we got to have a 4:00 show tomorrow.
Oh yeah, man. I know we all over the coverage tomorrow, man. Buckeyes, man. We might do a little live game watch at some times, man. Like it's just
I'm gonna be at the
thinking
joint
about
that one because I gotta go to. I'm going to hip hop bingo after the game.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. Where that's at, Poe? Give him a shout out.
It's this dude.
Unless you incognito.
Nah, Tony Swoops. He do it all over the world, all over the country, and he come to hip hop bingo. I think it's at the. I ain't for sure. My homegirl got it. She got the thing. It's 4 of us going.
That's what's
It's
up.
sold out.
That sound dope.
It's sold out.
Yeah.
That sounds dope. My sister got a birthday party, so I got a birthday party to go to afterwards. So I gotta try to control myself from
Yeah, you can't be
12
too
to
saucy, man.
3:30, and that's gonna be hard.
You can't be too saucy, man.
That's gonna be hard. I can't be too saucy for what? The party? Cause I know
Yeah.
when I'm in game, when I'm in game time, game action, that red cup, boy, that red cup be getting refilled, man.
Bruh, don't call me or text me from
Man,
12 to 4 o'clock, 12, 3:30.
yeah,
Don't call.
yeah,
Don't ask me where I'm at.
yeah,
Don't do
yeah.
none of
No, nobody got time for none of that.
that.
Hey,
feel
but
me?
did y'all know that they done scheduled some type of like I'm gonna be covering South. So I'm like asking when the season start, and they like preview games is Saturday at 12:00. I said, what? I said, who in the world has scheduled something like that?
People don't
That's
know about this
ridiculous.
game.
I think they said I ain't gonna put the person's name out there, but you gotta like and love that money to say I don't care about Ohio State, Michigan. I'm doing it. We playing. You go to any of these other cities, these other little small towns, small college towns. When the rivalry week is on and the big game is on, everything is shut down.
Shut
Who
down.
has high school football in Columbus 12:00 noon on Ohio State, Michigan day?
Yeah, that sounds like a
Absolute.
perfect
That's the
PTO
stuff
day.
that upset me about some Columbus people, and to make me think if they really Columbus people. And I'm just saying that nicely,
Yeah. Well, hey.
regardless of if you with Michigan or Ohio State. You know what it is. Come the last Saturday of November, and at 12:00 noon, you know what it is.
Hey, I'm cutting in on my sick voice. You know what I mean? I'm calling in a sick day, dog. It ain't happening. It's slow, dog. It's slow. Hey, my brother took off of work tomorrow. He said he'd be at my house at 10:00 sharp.
I would hate for my son to be on that basketball team. Just to be completely honest, I would hate for my son to be on that basketball team. Although if he is, I'm just gonna be looking at it on my phone at the game. But
Yeah.
still, I ain't focused on my son when it's supposed to be my son's time. But even my son know Ohio State, Michigan is Ohio State, Michigan time. That's throughout the whole world.
Yeah, he gonna come to you like, man, they got that scheduled on Ohio State, Michigan.
Yeah, son was mad before me.
Yeah. Like,
Ridiculous.
your wife wanna go out to dinner at 12:00 tomorrow.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Like you don't know.
Put the
Hey, I
house
see
on.
y'all viewing, comment with us, talk back to us now. Let us know who out there. Let us know who viewing. Talk to us. That's what we're here for.
Hey,
You get to
God
interact
forbid-
when we're doing these podcasts and things like that. You don't have to just listen to us talk.
Thanks. Hey, God forbid that happened with my child, bro. We're gonna go see my favorite relative out of town.
Man.
Yeah, hey, she can't make it this weekend, dog. We out of town, dog.
Yeah, man.
Oh
Hey,
man,
Still holiday weekend. This still holiday weekend.
it's still Turkey
Facts.
Day weekend, man. I was so obliterated. I forgot the games was on today, and I was like, "Oh man, I gotta snap into it,
yeah,
man." This
Colorado came on at 12. I
Yeah,
knew they came on today,
and
but
I
I
was
just
doing my
forgot what
bread up.
time. I
Yep,
was
because I
talking
was
to my
doing my
cousin. He was like, "They on right now." I'm like, "Wow!" It was like
Man.
1:00.
And they had basketball and everything on today.
All been going down. We lost to a buzzer beater today, man.
To who?
Pitt.
Yeah.
It was a great game, but I was a little upset with my coach because Junie sit on the bench too long. You got one of the most prolific shooters in all of college basketball right now. He's a scorer, and you got him sitting on a bench. Don't come off the bench in the second half until with 8 minutes or 7 minutes left to go or something, like in a 20-minute half. Like, are you crazy? I mean, just a little time that he had in the first half. 2 deep, beautiful threes, which is what he do. Like, you sit him on a bench if you don't stop it.
Yeah.
Man, that's
And
because
lost in a buzzer beater. It was a good game, though.
that's because Michi is his guy. He recruited Michi to Ohio State.
Yeah,
before
but
he
I
left.
don't care. Michi done came back and messed it up for the young dog, man. I understand Michi wanting to come back.
Michi gonna lose them minutes eventually. It ain't no.
Yeah, he got to. But Michi can shoot too. He showed he can play. But we gonna get back on track because we got a whole nother show, and that B-ball is coming up. It's just we just heavy football right now, but that B-ball coming up.
Let me ask y'all this: if Colorado makes the Big 12 championship, can they beat a BYU? Can they beat the Arizona State? And can they beat the Iowa State to make it into the CFP?
Yeah, my answer's done. So whoever want to get it, get it.
I don't think they can beat Iowa State, but they can beat BYU and Arizona State. They can't beat Iowa State. Iowa State tough, man.
Why not, Poe?
Because they tough. Their defense is better than what it's looking like.
You saying Iowa State's defense can stop Colorado's offense?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
To go with you, I was thinking that same thing. Like, how would the defense? Whose defense will have the best game in that one? With Iowa State, Colorado. I think that'll be a banger. Like,
Iowa State run the ball better than Colorado too.
Yeah, and then I've been watching Colorado, and they run defense has gotten so much better. So when you look at matchups, BYU, Arizona State for sure, I feel they could beat not only with that offense but the way their defense play. But with Iowa State, I think it would be that in the trenches with them linebackers, seeing who played the best. I think that's where your game will be won at because of that. It will cause turnover. So I think they can, but it would be up to that defense, I think, in that game against Iowa State. Just my opinion. But I like them, definitely.
I think they could beat all three of them teams. I think the team that gives them the most problems is Arizona State, though. I think Sam Levitt and Scatterboo, I think that's the 1-2 best combination out of all three of them teams between quarterback, running back duo. So I would say they could score with them. The defense been playing really good, and I think it'll just come down who can get more stops. So BYU, though, I think they'd kill BYU. And Iowa State, I don't think that game would be close either.
But Arizona State don't have no D.
Yeah, they don't got no defense for them.
Yeah,
but
Arizona State has no D. They got but they can't stop nobody. They can't cover a statue.
That's why I got them. That's why I got it like that with Arizona. You got to think they're going against one of the wide receiver quarterback combinations. Yeah. Arizona at home, they trying to terrorize their season. Like, they're not going to let Arizona State just come in and go away easy. So I definitely that's my opinion with Iowa State. It would come down to defense, but I just like Colorado, how they swag is going at this point in the season. But it would just be the defensive game. Whoever come out on top defensively will win that game.
Yeah, I think Arizona State could give them some troubles because of their run game, and they can keep the ball away from Shedeur Sanders. But Iowa State's three-high safety defense, man, listen, that style of defense is hard as hell to pass on. It's hard to run on. and they got grinders, man. They got players who they might not be the most athletic, but those dudes are assignment sound. They're gonna be where they're supposed to be. They disguise a whole lot of stuff. They're tough, man. They are tough. And I think Iowa State will be the only team that I would bet money on if I was a betting man that could beat Colorado. They're dust BYU. And Arizona State, if they can keep the ball away from Shedeur Sanders, they can possibly upset them too. But Iowa State is the only one with their defense that I think, and they can run the football. They physical as hell. And they love their tight ends. Their tight ends will take advantage of Colorado's linebackers, man. They wouldn't even be worried about Travis Hunter playing the corner position because they don't throw their wide receivers that much.
They don't. And did they be having like 3 tight end sets and stuff like that? Like, you know what I mean? Like
physical.
They physical, man. They physical.
They are tough, man. They are tough. They are definitely tough. Do you think that they can compete with the teams that they will probably face in the college football playoffs? Do you think they can hang with them after losing the way they lost to Kansas last week? You think they can hang with the teams that are possibly going to make the 12-team playoff?
I think I would say with like one thing I'll be looking at is a lot of offense versus defenses. And I think just them having that offense, I think they're capable of competing with anybody, you know, in that playoff. But it would come down to the defensive side, you know, in spurts at times, getting key stops. But I feel they definitely could play with anybody in this playoff. And just the way the season has been going, if you have Colorado in that playoff, that alone is going to give them a different, I would say a movement. And that movement is going to be to just pound away. People going to be behind them. I mean, just the whole nine. So I definitely feel they can compete.
Hey, y'all, Chad said Oklahoma State's offensive coordinator. I'm guessing Chad saying that's the problem, and he could see why they haven't won a game in the conference.
Yeah.
Like I was looking at that today. Colorado was just first half, they was all over the quarterback, everywhere defensively, not to mention, like you guys said earlier in the show, the interception to start the game. So I'm surprised to see Oklahoma State the way they are. And that's a coordinator I believe they just got within the past few years, which is crazy. So
he might be new this year.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I seen this stat though. I seen this stat that was crazy because I said Gundy gone this year, but I seen he got 13 people hurt. It's 13 people hurt. I was like,
how can you blame the coach for that?
Yeah, he got 13 people hurt. I was like, whoa. And like six, what do you say? Like 6 of them is top. It was some of his top dudes. You know what I mean? Like I seen the list they put up today during the game. I was like, whoa. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take something back from you, Gundy. He still might get fired, but you know what I mean? Like, but I was like, man,
it's crazy.
They might not fire him simply because he's been kind of loyal to them because he had opportunities to go other places and he decided to stay there. So they might show him a little bit of love after this season and keep him. But I didn't know that they had all those injuries until you just mentioned that because I was like, man, how did they fall off from being in the Big 12 championship game last year? They still got Ollie Gordon. They got the starting quarterback. And they got one of the best receivers in all of college football now, stat-wise. Impressively, and they getting killed by everybody. But now that you mentioned it, they got injuries, so that explains it, I guess.
Yeah, because I seen Gordon play. I seen him play last year. I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on this dude. Yeah, you know what I mean. I was like,
looking good, very good.
Yeah, he was looking good. But then today, I was like, whoa. I was like, then they put up that stat, how many people they have hurt. I was like, oh. I was like, okay.
And then they sat 8 in the box at times. And I mean, I'm definitely surprised. And I think with them injuries now, like you said, knowing that, I didn't realize that. And that's something that I definitely key in a little more of myself. But that's something, speaking on it, that we've seen throughout the season this year is a lot of injuries and key positions that's definitely hurt teams in times when they definitely need them. And we see they've been depleted all season, just as well as Oklahoma. So, you know, things like that do play a factor. Florida as well. So just sitting here looking at this Ole Miss game, man, they definitely putting up a fight, man. They're not going away. It's 17.
Man, they're 2-9. They're 2-9.
So
And I have a question real quick. And this for No. You have a big game too coming up tomorrow, bruh. You got a big game too. My question is, does Texas lose on the road at Texas A&M and get knocked out of that SEC conference championship game, but only in order to have a better route to the national championship by having a home game?
Zen Master asked me this the other day too. If it was anybody else other than Texas A&M, I could see them being okay with that. But man, it's a rivalry game. Texas A&M, the battle for the state. Man, they know where in hell they trying to tank to lose that game just so they can get a better position in the CFP. I mean,
Nah.
yeah, the CFP.
So let me know if is there a way in hell that y'all could lose this game?
Hell no. No. Listen. We got one of the best defenses in the country. We're playing a team that really can't throw the football. The number one running back that they really need in order to even be in the game against Texas is out for the season. Now, defensively, they're solid, but their defensive backs is horrible, which means whether we play Arch Manning or Quinn Ewers,
Right.
they ain't got nothing coming, man. Now, It's going to be a good game, though, because their crowd is going to be so loud.
Yeah.
That 12th man. That 12th man.
Yeah.
And you already played them in the second.
And we ain't played them in the second. So we're going to have to quiet that crowd first off so we can get their crowd out of it so we can hear. But after that, easy money, brother. Easy money.
Chad
Like
he had chimed in and asked us if we believe that Shermer's calling the plays at Oklahoma State.
I mean, who else would be?
That's a great question.
Yeah, I like that question too.
That's a great question.
It could be.
I have to do some research for that. That's a good one, Chad.
I like it. I like it. Definitely appreciate you tuning in and watching us this evening as well, Chad. And just go through a slew of our videos, man. We giving you all the spice, man, all the spills, you know, from our side of things, and you know how we feel about the college football season as well as the NFL. So we definitely appreciate you joining us and commenting as well.
Let me ask y'all this real quick. If Colorado could match up with anybody in college football, who would you like to see them play?
That's a good question.
Let me start this one. None of the big dogs. I wouldn't even want them to play Michigan. Michigan to do something dirty to them boys. So not no Michigan, not Ohio State, not Georgia, not Alabama. Somebody else. Maybe Tennessee. You know, not Texas. So none of the big dogs. And that's just because I'm keeping it real. They not ready yet. They might be ready next year to go with the big dogs, but they not ready.
Interesting question.
Man, I would say, I was about to say it, Donnell. I would say Miami, bro, just because of the
That's what Herb said.
Of Cam Ward and Shador, and then I like to see Travis Hunter kind of shadow on Restrepo around the field on the back end. So I think that'll be a great matchup.
I do too. I agree with Miami. I'm throwing my money right there. I can go with that. You notice I ain't say them.
I like the my thoughts when I seen it was Penn State. When you got the name of your team, City League, I said Penn State because of the defense that we know Penn State has as far as in how strong it is. But I would like to see them go against a Penn State. I don't know
I
why.
think
The offensive and defensive line to be too much. You see what happened when they played little old Nebraska?
yeah.
Dang, I don't care if y'all don't like Penn State's quarterback. That
Yeah.
offensive and defensive line would be way too much for Colorado.
I was thinking Bama too. Chad chimed in and said Bama.
Only if it's on Bama's bad day. Because we see what they look like when they bad. When they bad, they're bad.
People who play against Prime, man, if they can help it, they're gonna try to make Prime out of example.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and
Mhm.
I'm glad Prime doing this to all these little teams that he doing it to. But when he play like the big boys, like you say, they gonna try to make Prime out of example. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Hit his weak spots. They know they can't stop the run. They gonna 2 tight end sets with an I formation with a fullback, and like we running the ball, come and stop it. You know what I mean? Like they'll try to do it. Even Penn State to do that to Colorado.
Hey,
You
but
know.
you ain't hear what Coach Prime said last year? He said you better get your licks in now.
Yeah.
He meant that. Like, y'all better get y'all licks in now. Like, everybody worried about him going to the NFL. If you see the caliber of talent that he's bringing in Boulder, Colorado right now, he ain't going nowhere. And they better get their licks in now because it's going to be bad. He running up the score and everything come next year.
Yeah, but he getting skill positions.
Right.
He getting 5-star.
No, he
skill
getting them linemen too.
Nah,
He gonna have
he
to.
just took a DN from us.
Yeah, he is. They are. Hey,
I'm talking about big boys up front. I'm talking
that's
about
what he get. He's stealing those too.
he gonna have to go to Wisconsin to get some of them dudes because everybody ain't gonna want to play in Colorado.
You know they get hey bro, look, they get them.
They got the #1 high schooler left tackle that start for their offensive line right now.
Yeah, he going straight to start.
And he getting beat like a drum too.
Nah, he
He
been playing decent, bro, for a friend.
Oh no, you talking about Seton? Seton is solid.
Yeah,
Oh, like you said, solid. He should be all world.
No, he is solid. He's a freshman.
He should be all world.
And he not giving up a lot of nothing.
Oh yeah, he be getting beat.
He gonna be all world next year. That you need that year of experience.
Yeah, he be getting beat.
Not a lot.
Why you think dude running for his life still? He's still up there in sacks taken, bro.
Because he hold the ball.
Yeah, Shador's still up there with sacks taken, bro.
That's his fault.
Yeah.
3 seconds, that ball should be out.
Man, listen. He's going to find out at Colorado that he's going to get him some recruits. He is. But eventually he's going to realize, listen, I cannot get a championship quality team until I get out of this Big 12. He's going to have to get out the Big 12, man.
He better not leave out the Big 12.
Yeah, he's going to have to.
But that ain't how he recruit his team, though. So
otherwise, he's never going to win a national championship unless he gets out of the Big 12, man. Because he's not going to.
I disagree.
I disagree too, man. Because he don't recruit his team the same way.
That's the easiest route to the national championship through the Big 12. It ain't the SEC or the Big 10.
It's his easiest route to get to the CFP, but it's not his easiest route to get.
You know that don't work, right? Hey.
He's never going to be able to.
Yeah, that don't work.
Ohio State, Georgia, Texas, Alabama, Michigan. He's never going to be able to out-recruit them people, man. Because those people pick people in the NFL.
Hey, he's working on it right now. And they get to pay.
He's always going to have a good recruiting class, but he's never going to be able to outdo those teams that I just named because people.
I think he will start from here on out.
Listen, they're not going to want to play in the Big 12, bro. I'm telling you from experience. That's why Texas had issues because they were in the Big 12. They had to get out of there so that they could start getting the top-notch players in the country, bro. And he's going to face the same thing Texas faced because those guys don't want to play in the Big 12. They want to play in the Big 10. They want to play in the SEC where they know they're going to get developed and get to play against the top-notch competition that NFL scouts love. I'm telling
but I
you
think
now.
you-
That's what's going.
I
He's
think
gonna
you
always be good.
underestimate-
They're gonna be good, bro. I'm not saying they're not. But what I'm saying is he's never going to be able to beat those big top-notch teams because the Big 12 do
He gonna
not
start
get-
beating them next year.
Yeah, he gonna
I
beat the
think the-
Nebraskas and the Wisconsins or the Minnesota.
No, the big boys. The big
I
boys.
think the
No,
prime
sir.
effect
No,
is
sir,
different, bro.
No, sir.
I think the prime
No, sir.
effect is different. He don't even want
The prime effect is way different.
He only want 10 or less high school players. He want to hit the portal. He gonna be the king of the portal every year. If you
Who?
ain't playing at that big school, come over here. You gonna play.
Man, as an athlete, I was outside in that cold. Man, it's cold. I ain't trying to go to Colorado to play for 4 years.
Well, you got a QB that just said, I don't want to go to Southern California where it's beautiful and sunny. I'd rather go to Colorado with Coach Prime. So that ain't working. That ain't working.
Once he get that cold weather, we gonna see.
Hey,
Yeah.
Poe, you know, Poe and Moss, y'all know y'all get to running around in that cold, man. That adrenaline kick in. It don't really.
No,
affect
I
you
mean,
too much.
I
No,
agree.
no,
It's just
No, it's the
just a
standing on the
different-
sideline. It's
Yeah,
just
Yeah,
that.
it's just a
standing on the
different type of
sideline,
feel.
yeah.
Every question
when
you
in the
ask,
game,
bro.
it's different. But when you stand
Yeah.
on that sideline, that's
Right.
different, bro. Like,
I had that thought, like, man, I'm glad the Turkey Bowl wasn't a day. I might have been sitting in the car when I pulled up on Parlay Poe, waving at him from the car or something.
you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
man, it's cold out there. So, I mean, I played basketball, so maybe that's why I wasn't a football player. I get it, but I don't know. You know, I'm sitting here watching this Ole Miss and Mississippi State. They taking them to the brim. It's only 20-14.
Some bums. Stop it.
And they got
Stop
them at
it.
14 in the
Rivalry.
college football playoff rankings.
SEC. Stop it.
Ole Miss getting in?
They up by 6 right now. Mississippi State just muffed a punt, and
They got 3 losses. They ain't getting in, Poe.
Man, they trying to get them in. We don't know.
I
We
know,
gotta see
ain't
what
they?
happens on
Ain't they,
Saturday.
Zach?
They're not getting in over Alabama.
If enough chaos happen, they both gonna get in.
Man.
Hey, well, look, even ESPN to change course. Even ESPN to change course. They're even now saying the SEC only getting 3 teams in. Wow.
Yeah, they only getting 3 teams.
Wow.
They only getting 3 in.
But what's the name hurt him though with that Tulane.
Yeah.
Tulane losing.
That tore it up.
If Tulane would have won, and say for instance Colorado wins the Big 12 championship, and Tulane would have won their conference championship, Tulane would have got in before Colorado.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
This stuff is wild.
They would have
with
been
this
the
playoff.
5th conference champion that would have got in because they'd have been ranked higher than Colorado. That would have been crazy, right?
Yeah.
He said Lane Kiffin trash.
Big trash.
Cousin Chad.
Big trash.
We gotta
Big
keep
trash,
eyes
Chad.
on-
I'm with you.
We got to keep eyes on the Tennessee, the Notre Dame game, the SMU game, and the Miami game.
Yeah.
All 4 of them games. If them teams lose, it's two more SEC teams getting in.
Man, they said Kiffin was they said Florida was going to try to come after Kiffin, but they said since Ole Miss doing good, he's staying or something crazy. Like,
Ole Miss blow this game, he gone.
yeah, they said he
Right,
was,
but they fighting against a 2-9.
Yeah, like they really fighting against
Stop
this
it.
Mississippi State
It's a
team.
rivalry game, bro. It's a rivalry
Yeah.
game. That's how they go.
Okay.
That's how they go.
I'm guaranteeing you that those 2 games are against Mercer and Citadel. Stop it.
Chad said Kiffin is trash.
That's that SEC Big Ten talk.
Yeah,
Ladies and
no.
gentlemen, if you're tuning in,
No. A
They
rivalry
look-
game, 2-9. Ain't no 2-9 coming into no rivalry against a top 15 opponent and fighting with them. Maybe for a quarter or 2.
Speaking of that rivalry,
We going to
game,
end the 3rd quarter. Stop it. Trash.
are them boys from up north gonna come in to the shoe and fight to the fourth? Interesting that you say that.
They're gonna fight. They're gonna fight.
They ain't 2-9.
Yeah.
I know that. Hey, I'm just talking, man. I'm just
They
trying to get
6-5.
Hey, and they got they got a couple first rounders on that team too, on that defensive line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is Will Johnson for sure sitting out? Because I know they.
Oh yeah. Hey.
Yeah, he's done. Well, must be.
Yeah.
You know, I called that 6 weeks ago.
We all called that.
Because I wasn't for sure because I seen some stuff about it, and they're saying, nah, he ain't gonna play.
Parlay Poe, I called it before he went out.
Yeah.
I called it before he went out with his injury.
They killing me in the Michigan rooms. They is murder my dude Will. But some people taking up for him because he have turf toe. But people like, man, he trying to protect his draft stock. He quit on the team. I was like,
Parlay Poe.
I ain't saying that because they
benefit.
Oh man,
what's the benefit of him staying, Parlay Poe?
I already know what he's doing. This ain't no. We got a chance to go to the Natty season. Go ahead, man, young man. Go ahead and go to the league, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I'll never be that much of a fan where you already see the guy. He injured. He banged up, and that's why I called it when he was just banged up.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's looking like you don't have anything to play for.
Yeah.
You're not leaving your team. It's just like, dude, I did my job. I put my work in.
Yeah, I wouldn't even want him to play right now anyway. He's not in football shape.
In football shape, yeah. And I knew that, like, yeah.
You know what I mean? He missed all these games. I'm saying you can go out there and still be good, but you huffing and puffing. You know what I mean? Like, it's different speed when you on that field tackling people and then just working out and not playing. That's different.
He'll be gassed after that first series.
And it's going to be cold.
Yeah.
Man, he beat Ohio State 3 times and he got a natty, bro. He don't need to play, dog.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing to prove to nobody.
Right. I agree. For those that's tuning in, make sure you like, subscribe, follow WTP Sports Dudes. Make sure you tune in because we're going to have somebody else podcast coming to you as well. That's City League TV. We got Parlay Poe down there. You seen with the Michigan background and the FanDuel Zen Master Zayed. He's always there.
Zen Master.
Level Up Sports 10. We just coming in and doing what we do, man. WTP Sports Dudes, we appreciate you with this platform you give us and just having the time to see each other even outside of life. That's the thing I love most too, man, just being able to see each other. So we appreciate this, man, for sure.
Make sure y'all hit that bell. Get them notifications.
I want to ask the people in the chat a question real quick. I want you to drop your score prediction for the Michigan-Ohio State game. In the chat,
Hold up, time out. Why you put Michigan first?
Stop it, man.
It's always the Ohio State-Michigan game.
No,
nobody never said the Michigan-Ohio State game.
I'm saying it. I'm saying it. Michigan versus Ohio State.
Look, City League, they're going Scarlet and Gray pen for you. You know what I mean?
Love it.
That thing don't even right.
This weather's fired. Change a lot of people's score prediction, man. This weather's gonna change a lot of people's score prediction because it's gonna be cold. That ball gonna be rock hard. It might not get thrown all over the field like we thought it was gonna happen. Man, it's gonna be all about 3 yards in a cloud of dust. That's what I'm thinking.
Bring Woody and Bo alive tomorrow, baby.
Man,
let's go.
When we played Michigan 3 years ago, it was cold as hell.
It's always cold. It's been cold.
Yeah,
we bring back that wishbone.
It's cold.
Don't stop us from throwing that ball. That's what we do.
Yeah, it's been cold.
35-17, Donnell.
35-17. Okay, Irv. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey,
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we got homer scores. Yeah, of course it's going to be a homer score.
Man, that look like a good score, Poe.
I love it.
At least y'all got 17 points. Where y'all plan on getting 17 points at tomorrow?
Man, I don't know where y'all
getting. We ain't giving up no 2 touchdowns.
I know that. Man.
Hey,
We ain't giving up
Will.
2 touchdowns.
Hey, Will known to throw a couple pick sixes.
No, he's not.
Hey, even
Yeah,
if we
he is.
His
stop y'all
interception
one,
last
y'all
week was
still
due
ain't
to the
scoring
tight end, not him.
Yeah, pick
Huh?
six. Penn State got a pick six on y'all.
Even
Yeah,
if we
he
stop
gave it to
y'all one,
him.
y'all ain't
Tell you
scoring
what.
17.
No, I ain't have no liner. I don't see no liners nowhere. So we
Hey,
got nothing
Chad,
out
you
there.
better go
I just
find a
wanted to work.
snowsuit
You want to
before
work? I want to
the
work.
game.
I'm on the podcast. What you say, Zen Master?
I told Chad he better go find him a snowsuit before the game.
Yeah.
And it's Black Friday. They might have them
Yep.
on sale right now, for sure.
Definitely a case.
If you go on that traffic, he's Superman.
Yeah, it's
You
crazy,
go on that Black Friday traffic, man. That's crazy.
man.
When
Man,
I
I
was
did
up there by Easton, man, I couldn't wait to get home. I wasn't even at Easton. I was just
Yeah, I ain't
around
trying to be in that traffic. I'm good.
Bruh,
Yeah,
I couldn't wait to get home. I was burning it up.
me.
Hey, I did it like 4 years ago. I bought a TV from Best Buy on Taylor Road. And it's always crazy on Taylor Road. It's
Yeah.
already crazy. So Black Friday, we were driving
Ah,
7 miles
man.
per hour.
Mm,
People love to spend their money like that too.
man.
Yeah, my cousin Chad, he can go down there probably on Glendar. Somebody got a snowsuit down there, one of them old snowsuits. Grandpa, somebody got an old snowsuit you could probably get into.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sure. And I guarantee you gonna be.
He don't need
warm
no
the whole
snowsuit.
game.
Go down there with no shirt on.
There's gonna be a couple of them tomorrow, for sure.
Let me see how you really love Ohio State. Already, like,
No, we don't want him to have pneumonia now.
In that
hey, there
student
we get to,
section.
man. Listen, it's a different kind when you got that, when you saucy. When you saucy, you can't feel it
Right.
till it comes down. You know what I mean?
Man,
Like,
man.
That's too funny. That's too funny. Oh man. Well, we're gonna be
Hey,
back
just
on at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Y'all gonna be on for that?
well,
Yeah,
8
for
I
sure.
a.m.
ain't gonna be up.
College
Yeah.
game day.
Who ain't gonna be up?
I ain't.
And Parlay
Why not?
Pope might not go to sleep.
Why not?
I only got a couple more days of vacation left.
Oh, so you all night it?
I might. I tell I'm gonna go to bed like it's Christmas Eve.
Dang.
So I'm gonna stay up as long as I can.
I got a
Go
handle
to
over
bed and
here.
hopefully it get here just like that.
I got drinks over here if you needed a shot.
Oh man, what you sipping on, Poe?
Tito's.
Uh-huh.
You already
Yeah,
know.
That turkey bowl, Tito's.
That's all I do, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
You feel me?
No Diddy. No Diddy at all.
Especially on this rivalry weekend, man. You gotta have your Tito's next to you because you definitely gonna need
Right.
that tomorrow at noon.
Bruh. Hey,
It's cold. Like I said, it's cold outside.
if I don't get no calls by 11, I'm missing. I'm missing. I just gotta make sure my people right. Check my tell my daughter to check on my mom, and I'm good.
All right, just make sure you send me the text at 11:50 to know you good then. So we'll know you good. And at 3:31 to say,
But
hey,
we getting on at 8, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
8 a.m.
Early morning, man. Early
I don't
morning.
even clock in at work until 8:15. Good Lord.
Yeah.
probably-
Yeah.
I'm
Stay
probably
ready so
leaving
you don't have to get ready.
Y'all want me to come out before Master want me to come out?
Yeah. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Oh, that sound like that UM OSU.
I'll probably, hey, look, on some real stuff. I'll probably be up. I'll probably be up.
I'm there.
But then that's just gonna make me have to wait a long time for my game. Our game might as well be at 3:30. If I'm gonna wake up at 8
Nah,
and get ready.
That 12 o'clock gonna come quick.
It's gonna go by quick.
12 o'clock will come quick.
Yeah,
Man,
right.
I ain't gonna lie. After the streams, I had me a cup of
Not
coffee.
quicker than waking up at 11:15.
Oh, dang. I can't even sleep till
Look,
11.
Paul said, "Damn, like how long you sleeping?"
I can't sleep
I
till
don't
11.
know. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I helped the rooster up.
I know that's right. Like get
You go
up.
like, get up, man. Get up. You ain't doing your job. Get up.
Right.
You already know. Like, boom.
Yeah, for sure.
Always been a late nighter though. You know what I mean? Like for my days, like dog, I would do days in the studio where I'm in there and I don't even know, and then I see the sun peeking through the blinds. I'm like, goodness gracious, are you serious? It's 6:30.
Right.
I'll be up all night, and then we ain't gonna talk about when I used to just sit on the block
Yeah.
and be out there and watching the sunrise.
Oh,
Like, yeah, I know all about it. And that's why, you know what? I'm like, you know what? I did my time.
Yeah. I learned
Yeah, for sure.
close my eyes, but I wake up so early, man. It's just
Man,
ridiculous.
it feels so good to go to sleep though sometimes.
all right. I'm gonna hit you with that top of the morning, like I do my chat then, Parlay Pro, just to let you know we moving and grooving, man. Cause I'll
Yeah, I
be
know.
doing that. You said you be up early, yeah. I'm gonna just top of
Yeah.
the morning, Parlay Pro was good. Big game.
Yeah.
Herb said he gonna be drunk by noon.
Huh. Be drunk by noon.
Oh
ready to
man.
go at
Herb,
games.
what you
Hey,
sipping
I ain't
on,
mad
Herb?
at him. Hey, I'll be happy.
Herb,
I'll
what
be
you
happy.
sipping on? I want to
Yeah.
know what he's sipping on to where he gonna be already gone by noon. What you sipping on, Herb?
He must got some
Talk
of that
back to us.
clown apple.
Man,
Hey
I'ma
Rob,
be
we're gonna
drinking
have to
something
invite
before we
Herb out
podcast at 8.
at least to one of these podcasts, man. He be having a lot to say, man. Herb, you gotta come and kick it with them dudes, man. You're part of the fam, man.
That's
He
my
said
guy. He said the
Budweiser, so he
Budweiser.
gonna be pissy drunk.
Hey, hey,
Damn,
I'ma
just
be drinking.
Budweiser. That's how my Uncle Howard is, though. He just drink Budweisers and be
Herb,
fucked up. I'll be like,
Dog,
you ain't had no
I'ma be
liquor?
drinking a beer while we podcasting, bruh. I'm telling you.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it.
That's why my screen be
So
going
low.
off. I be drinking something.
So low.
I can't drink no beer.
Hey, I don't want no strike on the channel, man. Did we get the 18 and over thing yet?
Yeah.
We
I don't
good,
know.
we good.
Actually, no.
No, the way it's set up, it's set up not for children. So yeah,
Yeah,
you can,
we-
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
it
Yeah,
ain't
we
set
ain't
up for
never,
children.
we ain't never for children.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we just
We ain't never for children. Hey, look, hey, and that's not to get off topic, but that's some more that ask somebody else stuff. Like all these women got their little daughters going to these little nasty little concerts with these rappers that's doing all of this little nasty stuff, and they be forgetting that these rappers like these little young little girls. And you got your girls up in this stuff where really they shouldn't even be allowed to be up in there.
Yeah. That's
But
that
yeah.
money, though, man.
I ain't mean to get off topic, but that's just what that made me just think about. And I don't like that.
For sure.
Leave the kids alone. Stay in the adult lane. Leave the kids alone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 18
Well,
and 18 in the bud, always.
If we ain't got nothing else, you know what I'm saying, we can go ahead and wrap it up and get ready for tomorrow morning, and do our thing tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah. for
Yeah,
sure.
because y'all pretty much done told me all, but I need to get my butt ready for bed so I could be ready for work tomorrow at 8.
Uh-uh.
I'm
And I got to be ready. I got to be ready.
It's only
Parlay
6:30.
Pro. I
It's
can't I can't let Parlay Pro show up in the building tomorrow and I not be here.
Yeah.
That ain't happening.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the top of the morning text coming.
Yeah, that ain't happening. I ain't gonna let Parlay Pro come on here and get all his funky off. He
Nah.
already got rings. He throwing up in our face. You know what I mean?
Look, at
This got to
point,
be it, Parlay Pro. This is it for you, baby.
At this point,
Enjoy these last few hours.
I'm done talking. You know what I mean? Like,
Enjoy these last few hours of celebrating y'all's natty, y'all's Big Ten championship. Enjoy the last few hours of it, bruh.
bruh, what I'm about to do, I'm just about to FaceTime Warren, our quarterback. I'm about to FaceTime him.
Don't laugh at him. This stuff be real, y'all.
FaceTime him, give him a nice little 12th Avenue talk,
Oh,
and that's it.
you hit
I
That's
gotta
what's
say-
up.
I'm
not
say
that
no
12th
more.
Ave.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Little
Little
you gotta
12th
pick and
Avenue talk.
choose.
Say no more.
It's
That's
strictly
what
business tomorrow. Hey, Poe,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Forgive me for anything I might say or call you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Forgive
worry
me
about
for it, cause come tomorrow, it's going. Damn.
Don't worry
Man,
about
we
it.
hungry, Poe. Y'all done been kicking our tails for 3 years, and y'all won the natty. Oh
Bruh,
my God!
man. I'm about to see.
Hey, y'all, let's sign off. I'm ready to go to bed. Let's go.
I'm about to see what 20 million really look like tomorrow at noon. I want to see what
20.
20 million look
We
like.
searching for 30, 40. We trying to get a bag. Y'all see, that's why y'all thinking small. Y'all thinking small. We about to show y'all what 30, 40 mil look like.
Y'all ain't got there yet.
Hey, y'all ain't gonna see what it look like. Y'all gonna feel what it look like.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That too.
Man,
So,
Let's go.
On
so
that
I'm,
note, man,
so I'm
we
expecting y'all to
appreciate
get
it.
50. I'm expecting y'all
Lock
to
it
get
up. Lock it up, Moss B. Because I'm
Yeah,
starting
man.
to get angry.
On that note,
In
man,
this podcast, Moss.
we appreciate y'all tuning
Hey,
in
just
this
don't
evening,
go
man.
outside. I might be outside your house camping out.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Let's
Hey,
go. Hey, ain't no better rivalry, man.
Yeah.
I
Ain't no
can't
better
even
rivalry.
because
See,
it's
y'all
I might be
Texas
at your
boys,
house
y'all
camping out.
Florida boys, y'all know nothing about this, man. Man, they be trying to get your kids, man.
Yeah,
It's
you know what I'm
crazy
saying?
out here.
man. With all that being
Camping out,
said,
man.
man,
You know what I
y'all
mean?
see us. Y'all see us, ladies and gentlemen, man. It's gonna be more funnies to come, man. Not only tonight, possibly more streams, but tomorrow morning, along with the rest of
8
the
o'clock.
weekend. It's rivalry week. You see the background. You see the
I'm
Silver
out of here,
Bulls.
y'all.
You
Go
see the
blue.
Longhorns hook 'em. Lock in. WTP Sports Dudes. Like and subscribe. Parlay Poe. Zen Master Zaya.